bring in our guest, criminal defense attorney Sam Bassett. Sam, all right, listening to the cross-examination here, defense counsel, even in his opening, pointing the finger at other people, saying this was not my client. The only reason why my client was ever charged was because there was a little TV show that was done on this case. So here you hear defense counsel asking him about other suspects.
Yes, obviously, alternative perpetrators is a common defense in cases, especially cold cases, because police often have many persons of interest, so they speak. It is a common defense strategy, and you should be doing it as a defense attorney, bringing out that there were other possible suspects in play. And so that's part of the reasonable doubt that the jury could conclude as to Ms. Rice's guilt. So that's part of the defense attorney's job, obviously, to bring out every other possible suspect.
And Sam, we've had a couple people, one of our guests prior, as well as some people on social media, have asked this same very question. When this witness is on the stand, he talks about the odd behavior that he felt Nicole was displaying when he told her that her roommate had been killed. Why not raise some red flags there? Why not take her in for questioning there? You certainly weren't that concerned about it at the time, but now looking back, you think it's so odd. So that's what some people are saying. What's your takeaway from that?
Well, that's a real trap that investigators and some lawyers can fall into, that somebody should react a certain way to shocking news. I've had cases where I have a very stoic client who doesn't react emotionally to traumatic events. On the other hand, you have people that react very emotionally to traumatic events. So this whole idea that there's a way that people should be responding to an intense situation, to me, can be misleading.
Yeah, absolutely. Sam, thank you so much. We are going to get in a quick break, but don't go anywhere. We're going to have more on this case when we come back. You're watching Court TV Live, your front row seat to justice. All right, still with us, criminal defense attorney Sam Bassett. Sam, he's getting to that question on redirect. The FBI also had the entire case file. The FBI reviewed the entire case file, and their conclusion was that Devin Hall was the most likely suspect. We heard defense counsel asking the officer about that.
That is powerful evidence for the defense. Obviously, when the FBI is called in a local investigation, it's usually because the local law enforcement either doesn't have the resources, or they're just a little bit over their heads, or they don't have as deep of a bench as the FBI. So that's really helpful. That's a really helpful piece of evidence for the defense in this case, in my opinion.
It's really helpful, Sam. Thank you so much. Yeah, they were saying that they didn't have the resources, so that's why they had a lot of these outside agencies come in and help them. They had said that there was a lot of crime in the area at the time, and so they had to look for other resources to help in this case. So we'll have to see how this all develops. Sam, thank you so much, Sam Bassett, for joining us this hour.